Taking calculated risks in tournament play can give you separation from the field and be an extremely profitable venture if you hit the nail on the head. We're going to take our hammer out and take a swing today. Let's get into it now. I'm Mike Cardano with Roto Experts in the Fantasy Sports Network, and this is your Daily Fantasy Minute. Now, the Angels feature two sure-shot right-handed Hall of Famers often hitting back-to-back in the heart of their lineup in Mike Trout and Albert Pujols. But as a team, they are awful at hitting left-handed pitching this season. Enter rookie left-handed Chicago White Sox starter Carlos Rodon. Now, Carlos has certainly had his ups and downs in his rookie season, more downs than ups to be honest, as walks have been the primary nemesis. His 5.01 walks per nine would be the worst in Major League Baseball if he had enough innings to qualify. But there's no denying his elite potential, particularly in the strikeout category, and a pitcher of his pedigree is going to have some explosive starts. Now, last week, before Rodon pitched, I mentioned to you all on my daily fantasy radio program with Tony Sincata that whenever he starts, I roster him on one of my tournament lineups, simply because the potential for upside is a windfall if he's on his game based on his pricing. You can hear the replay of that show on demand on dailyroto.com every day, by the way. On June 26th against Cleveland, Rodon went 6 2/3, giving up no runs on just 5 hits with no walks, striking out 9. Now, given his price, it worked out like a wet dream as I was able to roster an all-star team of offense with one of my highest scoring days of the year. But admittedly, more often than not, rostering him has been an exercise in futility. Last Thursday, however, against the same Angels team that he'll be facing today, Rodon went 7 innings, giving up just 4 hits, walking just 1 while striking out 11. Now that, my friends, is golden for a pitcher priced so far down on the food chain. Do I think deja vu will happen all over again? I have no idea. But at just $6,200 on FanDuel and $7,100 on DraftKings, it will be a crime if you are a multi-entry tournament player and you do not toss at least one lineup out there with him. Pirates second baseman Neil Walker is a sneaky platoon guy. He's a switch hitter, but he's a huge 140-point OPS better against right-handed pitching during his career, making him virtually unplayable against lefties, but interesting against righties. Now, he doesn't really cut a classic upside profile, but 12 homers and 3 steals and 370 plate appearances against right-handers at this point in the season is really nothing to sneeze at, and you can often get a good amount of separation using him in tournaments, meaning that other people tend not to play him. Now, for more expert insight and extraordinary perspective on the world of daily fantasy, head on over to dailyroto.com or keep it right here on the Fantasy Sports Network. Good luck today, everyone. I'm Mike Cardano, and this has been your Daily Fantasy Minute.